G'day and welcome back to Good Times by Larota, Australia, Odds and Ends. Now, if you're like me, you'll pay attention to politics, like globally. And we've had an election in Canada, we've got the run-up to the 2020 election in the US, which have already started. We've got a couple of state elections on the way very soon as well. And it got me to thinking, I should throw my hat in the ring. I've got some policies here that I've just on a bit of scrap paper. I'll hash out the details later. Now, have a listen to this, alright? You can comment below if you think you got something for me too. There's no such thing as a bad idea. Alright, abusive parents. We all know about them, we all hate them.
On Friday, Louise and David Turpin will be sentenced to prison for the imprisonment and abuse of their 13 children.
The fragile, malnourished body of a little girl, her parents, the perpetrators of a crime against their own child, once together, now apart, both of them facing up to 5 years jail.
Is it fair to blame the mother only?
They deprived their daughter of vital nutrients she needed to thrive.
Do you now accept that that diet was the wrong choice?
The 19-month-old was taken to the Children's Hospital in March last year after she had a seizure. It was because she was on a vegan-only diet.
So I was thinking, to punish abusive parents, we could flog them in public. Now, we'll go to the local town square, or city square, depending where you live, and we'll put them in docks, right? And everyone that shows up gets to give them one free hit each. So if 10 people show up, that's 10 lashes per parent. We get 2,000 people, 2,000 lashes. Now, if you can think of something more creative, let me know. Alright, now, if you're an early riser, then you know what the morning news is. And they've always got these polished arseholes on there trying to sell me financial advice. Half the time it's wrong. So I was thinking, for every time they're wrong, we should sick them with cattle prods. For every dollar, they make the average Joe lose. Zzz, done. We'll film it and we'll put it on air so that everyone else can see what's happening. Eventually they'll either stop fucking us over or they'll pull them off the air altogether. Either way, it's no loss. Here's a scenario for you. It's a very familiar one. You're driving along in your car and there's some dickhead swerving all over the place because they're not paying attention to the road. They're looking at their phone. Well, I've got a solution for that. And yeah, people say, oh, you can't fine them, they're not going to learn anyway. And you're right, we're going to drop the fine for talking on your mobile phone while you're in the car. What we are going to do instead is mount a dash cam into every single car on the road. It'll be compulsory, and when you catch someone on the phone, you can wind down your window, drive up beside them, smash off one of their mirrors with a tyre iron. And what we'll do at the end of the week or month, we'll have a greatest hits album and we'll put it online for everyone to laugh at. I put a bit of thought in this and I started to think, how many fucked up cars would there be on the road with no mirrors or lights? But hey, they deserve it. Alright, obese people. We are going to make it illegal for obese people to wear skin-tight clothes, especially short shorts. And the punishment for anyone caught wearing skin-tight clothes will be sedition and 10 years in jail. Judges and magistrates. Where to begin with those soft fucks? You ever watch the news and you get outraged because you see these morons who break into houses again and again and again, keep getting let off on bail? Well, I've got the solution. What we're going to do, if you duly elect me as your future overlord, alright, what we're going to do is give the judges twice the maximum penalty for every crime that someone commits that they let off. Eventually, we'll either have no magistrates left because they'll all be in jail, or they'll become so draconian and iron-fisted that no one will ever want to break the law again. Either way, it's a win for society. Speed limits. We're all human. We've all probably had a speeding ticket or two in our lifetimes. Well, under me, we're going to remove all speed limits. Now hear me out. My theory is that every time you drive, it's an inherently risky thing to do. Where was I? Yeah, it's a risky thing to do. So to lower the risk of an accident happening, if you're driving as fast as you can to your destination, it's less time you're on the road, less time to have an accident. What could the problem be with that? Bacon. I love bacon. We all love bacon. This is why it will be compulsory under my leadership to eat at least one rasher of bacon a day. Protesters. Now we're getting in the thick of it here. Now, you watch the news and it starts to get really fucking tiresome with these unwashed rabble gluing themselves to road surfaces, handrails, doors. So, as a libertarian, I will make it illegal for any government official to interfere in their protest. We'll leave them glued to the road surface, or whichever surface they're glued to. Now look, I know they're going to smell, well they smell already, but after a couple of weeks they're going to be real manky. So what we'll do is we'll set up some training exercises for the CFA. We'll call up the local branch. They can come in with their fire hoses, wet them all down. We'll put a bit of powdered soap on them, and then rinse them off again. It'd be good. It'd be a good training exercise. You know, on the side we'll set up a sausage sizzle, raise a bit of funds for the local fire branch. You know, they might need new equipment, whatever. Could be a good family day. Alright, now this has really bugged me for a long time. Team. My first decree as your overlord, we're going to respell the word team and change every dictionary in the country to spell T-I-E-M. That way there will be an I in team. Pedophiles. No one likes pedophiles. Well, except for other pedophiles, but they're subhuman anyway. So what we're going to do, when we catch them, we're going to torture them live on telly, on pay-per-view. And we'll make it a global thing, so anyone around the world can tune in, so long as they're willing to pay an upfront fee. And we'll use the money raised to write down the national debt. After about 20 or 30 pedophiles, we'll probably have no national debt like we did in '06. And everyone gets to see a pedo getting tortured. Everybody wins. Alright, corrupt government officials. Execution. Straight up, no trial, execution for corrupt government officials. From everyone down to the local cop on the corner, to the bloke at the top of the food chain. Or woman. You know, equal opportunity. Women can die as quick as men can if they're corrupt. Alright. Compulsory gun ownership. Under my leadership, every law-abiding citizen will own 3 firearms. You'll have a handgun, a rifle or a shotgun, and a grenade launcher. And you might be sitting back thinking, scratching your head going, fuck, why would we need a grenade launcher? Well, maybe I just want to go rabbiting. Or I'm prepared for the fucking commies if they try and invade us. The weather. Now, we've all heard about climate change, and I thought long and hard about this. Alright, this will be my second decree as your overlord. We will make winter illegal. Most people hate the cold anyway, so for the whole of society to move forward and get past cold weather, I will make cold weather illegal. And anyone caught complaining about cold weather from that day on will be sent to an insane asylum for re-education. Number one, the number one reason you should vote for me, I've got to be better than what you got already. Oh, that's it from me. I'm Dan and I'm out of here. Don't forget, punch subscribe or I'll punch you. Bye.